6:30 in the morning, you wake me up to have a conversation and inform me about how I make you feel inside. You keep talking and I'm listening, but could you try to shut up? I'm almost getting dizzy now from the way you bum me out. I know that you.
My entire house is trashed to the point where this is actually kind of embarrassing to even show you guys. It's so bad. The floors are a mess, the kitchen's a mess. Even if you look closely at like my refrigerator, my fridge is a mess. My recycling is overflowing, my dining room is a mess, the living room, literally everywhere. We're all actually just getting over the germ that nobody wants, so that's why the house is extra bad right now. But my son, he's back at, he goes to daycare 1 day a week, so he's back there today. So I have just the baby, and I'm gonna try and get as much done as I can, although it's definitely tricky with the baby to get things done. But I also wanted to give you guys a tour of the basement because we just got a portion of it finished and it's all done. So I wanted to show you guys how that room is looking, and then hopefully in the next week or two I can film like decorating, organizing, and all that in that room, because right now it's just empty. But I'm so excited that it's done, and I can't wait to have another space to film and to get all the toys out of the living room and downstairs. We're starting off in the kitchen today. The kitchen was a huge disaster. We're going to spend quite a bit of time in here. So first we're emptying the dishwasher, and then we're also going to load back up the dishwasher because it was completely full of dirty dishes. Story of my life. I don't know if you guys feel like dishes rule your life, but I feel like I spend so much time doing dishes these days. It's just never ending.
I'll never feel like you do. No, leave me alone and forget about me. 'Cause I'll never feel like you do. Because I'm way too.
If you're new to my channel, then you may not know that I've actually worked a full-time job ever since starting my YouTube channel, pretty much since I was 18 years old. So it's been a really long time that I've been working a full-time job. I get asked a lot what I do for work, and if you didn't already know, I work in banking, and I've kind of done just a whole bunch of different things within that realm. But at the end of the day, my most important job and favorite job, of course, is being a mom. So I'm very excited to be able to say that I am not returning back to work after my maternity leave is up, which is crazy for me to even be saying these words, because I truly never thought when I started my YouTube channel that it was going to replace my income or give me any of the opportunities that it has given me, like getting to stay home with my babies. I would have been happy just making a few extra $100 a month, just maybe to buy some groceries or to have some fun money. I don't know, but I never imagined that it would turn into what it has turned into. And you may have noticed that if you've been around my channel for a while, that I've had quite an uptick in sponsored videos this year. And I want to make it very clear that I turn down a lot. I don't take every sponsor that comes my way. I do only choose the ones that I love and that I think my viewers would be interested in seeing. But these sponsored videos are a huge reason why I'm able to be with my kids and work from home for myself. And I'm eternally grateful to all of you for putting me in this position and helping me get here and supporting my videos and my channel. I worked so hard for it, but at the end of the day, it was all of you supporting me that made this possible. And I want to make sure that you all know that this opportunity is not lost on me, and I couldn't be more thankful for each and every one of you. I also wanted to add here, if you have a dream, please go for it. Don't give up. Don't doubt yourself. It may not happen overnight, but I promise you, if you put in the work, you will get there, no matter how crazy it may seem. I wanted more than anything to be able to stay home with my kids, and I made that a reality. So if I can do that, if I can dream big like that, trust me guys, this was a big dream. This was something I actually never thought would be possible. Then you can also make your own dreams come true.
When did we stop loving, babe? When did it all go too
Isn't it just the worst when you think you're done doing dishes and then you turn around and you see another pan or pot or something on your stovetop? That's what happened here with this one. So I had to clean this one up as well. But now we're just going to dry off whatever I hand washed and get all of that put away. And then we're going to work on clearing off the countertops, which were just covered in a bunch of random stuff. I have no idea how this always happens, but I just keep decluttering and decluttering and decluttering, and somehow the clutter just finds me again. So we're going to work on clearing all this clutter off. I cannot stand having stuff on my countertops. I have a little stockpile of formula on my counter that we're going to put away in a minute, but I wanted to just talk about that really quickly. I am still nursing Sutton, but we've had to supplement with formula for a long time because we've had kind of a difficult journey when it comes to that, unfortunately. But the formula shortage in this country, if you guys didn't already know about it, it is crazy. It's just wild to me that there's not more being done about this, and that somehow this country is allowing babies to starve. It's just wild to me. So I luckily have not run into a situation yet where we didn't have the formula that we needed for Sutton, but it's just really scary, and hopefully soon this situation gets better. So I had a bunch of you guys tell me to try Barkeeper's Friend on this pan here, so we're gonna give it a try. I'm going to follow the directions because I don't know what I'm doing. So if I'm doing this wrong, if there's a better way, then let me know. But this just says to sprinkle it onto a wet surface, rub it gently with a wet cloth or sponge, rinse thoroughly within a minute, and then wipe it dry. So we're just gonna follow that exactly and see what happens, and hopefully this is looking brand new after we do this. So it's definitely better, but it's not perfect. So I'd say this was pretty much a win. But if you guys notice that I wasn't doing it correctly, or maybe I should have put more, just let me know in the comments. But I don't want to do it again just out of fear of damaging the pan. So be sure you let me know in the comments below if you think I did it right, or if maybe I should try something different. Sometimes I just do not feel like whipping out the pink stuff to clean my stovetop, so I'll just use my all-purpose cleaner and a cloth just to give it a quick wipe down. But I do like to use the pink stuff as often as I can because obviously it does a way better clean.
It'd be worth the time. Run away with me. I'll make you feel alright. Run away with me, and I'll be good this time around.
So this was actually a little bit later. I have to clean in spurts right now because I have a baby, and I feel like he's kind of at the most difficult age at the moment, at least for me personally, because he's not sleeping quite as much as he did when he was a newborn, and he kind of gets separation anxiety, so he doesn't want to be put down. He cries if I walk away from him. So trying to get things done during the day can definitely be tricky sometimes, but I know that this is short-lived and that pretty soon he'll take good naps in his crib and I'll get some breaks during the day. But for now, I just do what I can when I can do it. So I had a couple more dishes that I needed to wash, and then I'm also going to clean out the sink. I finally found my E-cloth stainless steel cloth. I have been missing this, I think, since we moved in. I haven't been able to find it, but I finally found it, and I'm just using that to clean all of the stainless steel in my kitchen. If you guys have never tried the E-cloth stainless steel cloths before, they are hands down the best. They're my favorite way to clean stainless steel, and I discovered them back when I was living in my apartment, and the quality of the stainless steel in my apartment was not very good, so trying to clean it without streaks was difficult. And these cloths were the only way that I could get streak-free appliances when I lived in my apartment, so I swear by these. I'm just going to sweep up the floors really quickly, and then as promised, I'm going to show you guys our finished basement. So this is our new room downstairs. It's very echoey in here because there's nothing in it yet. I've got the baby on the rug because it's just really hard to hold him and film at the same time. So he's hanging out there, but it's a very small little room, and it's meant to be like a little family room slash playroom, but we did have a closet put in. I had someone ask me why we bumped the wall out there instead of like putting the closet over here and then just having this wall be long and flat. And the reason why is because, first of all, there was an oil line behind this wall that we could not cover, so we had to pull this back more than what we wanted to. We actually wanted this to be entirely flat over here, but we didn't end up being able to do that. And the other reason why is there's actually a water valve behind this wall that we needed to have like an access to, so putting the closet here just made the most sense to put like an access panel in and not have it look funny just in the room having an access panel. So anyway, this is the room. This rug I got from West Elm, I think, or Pottery Barn Kids. It might have actually been like a collab between the two of them. The flooring we picked out just from Home Depot. It's just LVP. And then the wall color is Classic Gray by Benjamin Moore. And then we have a really nice little closet in here. Perfect size. So we're gonna add a bunch of shelving in here for toy storage, and then we're planning on getting a couch for over here, probably like a coffee table, and then we've got a TV already mounted to the wall over here as well. But this room just looks so nice. I'm so excited about it, and it's, I think, the perfect size and the perfect space for a little playroom. Moving back upstairs, we're going to work on cleaning up in the dining area, which is such a catch-all for us. It's the entrance to our house, so everything gets put on the table and thrown around all over the place. It's always a mess, like always. So we're going to clean it up as best as we can. Some things though, I'm just going to keep this very realistic. Some things I'm not going to pick up that you're going to see in this dining room. Like for example, there was a whole bunch of stuff to the right of that table, and I have nowhere to put those things, so they're not getting picked up today. And there's also a box by my door, and that has our new bathroom mirror in it, and it's huge and heavy, and I do not want to break it, so the bathroom mirror is staying there until it's actually being installed in the bathroom, just to make sure that nothing happens to this, because it was expensive and I would be very upset. My dining table is textured, like you can feel the wood grain, which I love, but at the same time it's tricky with kids. So my 4-year-old, he eats cereal pretty much every single morning. He's like really on a cereal kick right now, and he spills milk all over the table pretty much every single day, even with the placemats down. So there's all kinds of stuff that gets like trapped in the texture of the table, and I have no idea how to clean it. I've tried a couple of different ways, but if you guys have any ideas, please leave them in the comments below, because I'm afraid that this table is getting destroyed and it's not fixable. There were a lot of boxes on this day. It typically doesn't look quite this bad, but this is kind of our trash and recycling situation. We don't have a garage for me to put the recycling in, unfortunately, so I don't know what to do about this to make this less cluttered and less of an eyesore, but it's like this kind of often and it stresses me out. So if you guys have any ideas for the trash and recycling, maybe to make this a little bit better, please leave them in the comments below. I definitely need some suggestions. This bin is full of clothes that I need to donate, so I'm just going to throw them into a bag and put them by the door so that I remember to take them to donate next time I leave the house. I have the Roborock Dyad, which is like a wet dry vacuum mop situation, and I really like it. The one issue I have with it though is that I forget a lot to empty the dirty water tank after I run the self-cleaning cycle, and then it stinks when you try to use it again. The whole machine smells so bad. So I'm just cleaning out the dirty water tank because of course I forgot to empty it out last time I used it. And what I did this time actually was I put a couple of drops of essential oil into the clean water tank when I was running it, and that helped a lot. So I think that might be what I'm going to do from now on when I forget, because I know I will forget again to clean out the dirty water tank. But don't be like me, please empty your dirty water tank, because these wet dry vacs are awesome, but they're not awesome when they smell bad. And mine definitely has some odor to it when I forget to empty out the dirty water tank.
One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Guess I'm just too scared to settle down. There'd be many nights I got too high and almost left town. But there's something about you. Something about you I like. About you I like.
Like I said, I put a little bit of essential oil into the clean water tank, which I had never tried before, but it worked really well. I used I think it was Citrus Fresh was the blend that I used, and I believe it came from Young Living, but I don't remember. But that blend smells really good. My whole house smelled citrusy and summery and clean, so would recommend, but I don't know if that could actually damage your machine, so maybe do a little bit of research on it, but it worked for me and my machine seems to be fine.
I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, yeah. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
I have the strangest feeling to know what to believe in. 'Cause every time you touch me, I can't control my body. Oh, baby, you are on my mind. All I think about, and I don't wanna stop. I don't wanna stop. Could you come closer to me?
The whole time I was cleaning the floors, I just kept staring at this sliding door and seeing all of the fingerprints and just really wanted to clean it. So we're going to clean that, and then we are moving on to cleaning my bathroom.
I don't know if I'm breathing when you are with me. My heart's beating. I am stuck in a dreaming. I can't help what I'm feeling.
I I mentioned a couple of videos back that we are renovating this bathroom. I got a new vanity for it. We're going to rip out all the beadboarding. We got a new bathroom cabinet. We got a new mirror, but it's just taking us a long time because the vanity is back ordered. So I don't want to start any of the work until we have everything in, just because we only have one bathroom. So we cannot afford to have the bathroom not be functional. So once everything comes in, we'll finally get that started, and I cannot wait. It's going to make such a huge difference.
I look into your eyes and everything is different. Baby, you are on my mind. All I think about, and I don't wanna stop. I don't wanna stop.
Like I mentioned, I have to clean in spurts right now because of the baby, so I did as much as I possibly could on this day. It was actually getting pretty late in the day, and I only cleaned my kitchen, my dining room, trash and recycling, and a little bit of the bathroom. That's all I could get done in one day with the baby. So we're going to end the video here. I did the best that I could. I hope that this gave you guys some cleaning motivation. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are new, and click the notification bell so that you're notified of any new videos that I post. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you again next week for another video.